when you lit like that, like, you feel me? Like,
Rihanna and ASAP Rocky have an income net worth in the billions.
Yeah.
And the two certainly have no problem enjoying it. Mind spotting a sis with some cash, guys? Here are just some of the ways these two spend their money, even though it should be on me.
I mean, unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I can't believe.
Shopping sprees. Rihanna and Rocky, peanut butter and diamond jelly. Both belong together and both have unlimited funds. ASAP has a net worth of $10 million, while Riri has an earth-shaking $1.7 billion net worth. And the two have no problem with that. Who would? In fact, it was after the news that Riri was a billionaire went public, the pair went on a shopping spree, first stopping at Hat Shop in NoHo and then Forbidden Planet. Afterwards, they tried to grab seats at a local Chinese restaurant, but were denied because the staff didn't recognize the two and because the dining room was full. Guess money really can't buy everything. Commemoration bracelet. Pisces Life. In fact, these two are so in love that Rihanna dropped some serious dough, $14,600 to be exact, on a bracelet commemorating the love between the rapper and the singer/style icon. The bracelet is a unique design featuring two coins. In one coin is the symbol for Libra, Rocky's sign, and in the other is Pisces, Rihanna's sign, representing perfect harmony. Gotta love it. Hairstyling. You may have happily admired Rihanna's bomb hairstyles. That would make sense because this diva is serious about her hair. Sis spends over $1 million a year to keep her locks on lock. In fact, it's said that in 2011, Riri spent over $17,000 a week on hairstyling with celebrity hairstylist Ursula Steffen. And since this diva changes hairstyles the way I change Tinder dates, the numbers really begin to add up. Yep, they sure do. Properties. And of course, what's a billionaire without a billion properties? And in between Rihanna and ASAP, they've got plenty. ASAP has two pads, one $3.5 million 5-bedroom 6-bath in West Hollywood, and a luxe New York apartment that costs the rapper anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000 to rent a month. As for Riri, where doesn't she have a house? This queen has two Beverly Hills mansions right next to one another, in case, she gets tired of one for a day. One costs a staggering $13.8 million, and the other a modest, $10 million. She also has a property in her beloved home of Barbados worth $22 million. And if that doesn't seem like enough, Rihanna rented this Hamptons home for a whopping $415,000 a month because I guess buying it just seemed a bit excessive? Charity. But don't let the rocks that she's got fool you. Rihanna herself came from pretty humble roots and can be pretty generous with her wealth. In 2012, she launched the Clara Lionel Foundation, which provides education and resources to underserved kids. In March of 2020, the foundation donated $5 million to the fight against COVID. Riri then went on to donate another $2.1 million to help support kids and adults suffering domestic abuse during lockdown. The organization has also committed $15 million to fighting climate change and $15 million to support mental health. Jet setting. And of course, the pop icon is no stranger to private travel. In fact, she loves it. Rihanna is known to be an especially avid jet setter, always going between her beloved Barbados and the rest of the world. As for ASAP Rocky, well, the two share luxe air travel in common. While waiting for the verdict on some allegations after a brawl in Sweden, ASAP made his return back to LA in style, via private jet. As for the verdict, ASAP paid the victim a modest $1,300 and was given a 2-year suspended sentence. Meh, slap on the wrist. Fashion. And of course, you are always going to see these two look and fly. The pair absolutely love fashion. From ASAP's personal merchandise line to Rihanna's Fenty Beauty brand, the pair is fabulously unstoppable and will also stop at nothing to look good, including shelling out the big bucks. Take, for example, how Rihanna once spent $10,000 on a pair of Saint Laurent boots and added a pair of Gucci socks to match for $1,340. And her 2015 Met Gala gown, a whopping $680,000. Fashion comes at a price, and ASAP also doesn't skimp on brands. You can spot our guy wearing some pricey brands, from Balenciaga to Dior. And did we mention the man takes risks with his style, like the pants he wore to the 2020 Gucci cruise show? One thing is true, the two can afford to take risks. Cars. Between Rihanna and ASAP, they have quite the fleet of cars to hit a wanting fan with? Man, Twitter is a weird place for thoughts. In his collection, ASAP has a Lamborghini, BMW, and a Lexus. But his favorites? His two Ferraris, of course. As for Riri, well, take the steering wheel, would you? This queen among her cheaper cars has a Chevrolet Suburban LTZ, as well as the 911 Porsche Turbo S. But where the big bucks are in her Mercedes SLR McLaren, which is worth a staggering $1 million. Not to mention, the singer also owns a $500,000 Maybach 57S and the $750,000 Lamborghini Aventador, which was a gift from her ex, Chris Brown. Wonder if she's still driving that one, or if ASAP did her a favor and crashed that one into a tree. Wild nights out. Everyone knows that Rihanna, the smokin', drinkin', cussin' Barbadian queen, knows how to have a good time. And with endless funds at her disposal, the icon can really have fun. On one occasion, Riri is said to have spent $8,000 in a Miami strip club. On another wild night out, she and Drake dropped another $17,000 at a Houston strip club after one of her concerts. But a competing report claims that the two actually spent closer to $97,000 out. Dang, okay, Rihanna. You're classy and you know how to have fun. Grillz. You heard that right. ASAP Rocky actually got grills with actual flowers. Guess that's what you do when you're a millionaire grill collector. Created by Tetsuya Akiyama of Grillz Jewels, the glittery dentures feature a white gold base lined with natural pink and yellow VVS diamonds, and of course, real frickin' flowers. Rocky first showed off the new ice in a photo with ASAP Yam's mom during Yams Day. The rapper also donned a Yams medallion, a fitting tribute to a good friend and collaborator gone too soon. Jewelry, bling bling. And ASAP isn't the only one who's blingin'. Rihanna can appreciate a good piece of ice just as much, if not more. This pop icon's jewelry collection is estimated to be worth nearly $40 million. That's right, $40 million. Among some pieces in her collection are the $15,000 Rolex Day-Date watch with 18-karat case and a champagne diamond dial. And when getting styled up for a red carpet event, it's typical to see Riri showing off an exquisite piece, like these pink and white starburst earrings by Bulgari, or even more impressively, this 1934 rosary with a vintage Edwardian necklace and pearl-encrusted crown to match. Any more shine, and we'd go blind. Handbags. And what look is complete without a clutch in hand? When compared to other celebs, Rihanna may boast a smaller purse collection. But what this assortment lacks in size, it more than makes up for in luxury. Riri's collection is worth $35,000 and features some big names, like Judith Lieber, Louis Vuitton, and more. The singer is known to get a little funky with her bags, like this striped clutch from Roger Vivier or this snake print LV box clutch. Yachts. And when it's time to let her hair down, Rihanna does so in style and typically on a yacht. Like when she cruised the French Riviera on the Benetti 172-foot super yacht called Latitude. This luxury liner typically rents for about $300,000 a week. Cha-ching! Or how about when Rihanna and ASAP Rocky spent Christmas Eve together in Barbados, chartering their own decorated yacht. Feeling festive, guys. Vans. Sorry to say to that fan, the shoe might not be worth all that much on its own. As luxe as both Riri and ASAP can get, sometimes they can keep it modest, like ASAP's Vans shoe collection. Despite having access to any shoe he wants, Rocky chooses to keep it casual by rocking Vans. And the rapper proves the old-school classic goes with anything. They were even the shoe of choice for this mob photo shoot. The average pair of Vans cost anywhere between $30 and $70. proving to us all that great style doesn't necessarily take buco bucks. The rapper even went on to partner with Vans and PacSun to launch his own unique line of slip-ons. T-shirts. And if the Vans have you floored, consider that ASAP Rocky still buys $11 shirts. You heard that right. Back when Rihanna and ASAP were just friends, the pop princess quizzed her future beau for GQ, asking him what the last item he spent less than $20 was.
I bought a t-shirt for like $11.
Ooh.
It was tight. I came up on it.
Riri was just as surprised as we were. Champagne. But no matter how modest you can get, when you're rolling in billies, you have plenty of cash for anything you could ever want, like a champagne shower. After a 6-month musical tour, Rihanna closed out the event in London with nearly $5,000 worth of 12 bottles of vintage Armand de Brignac champagne, specially flown in from France. As one source told Mirror UK, Rihanna has always wanted to do this, have a champagne bath or shower. That's one moment we can imagine Rihanna did reach for her umbrella. What's your favorite thing that Rihanna and ASAP have spent big bucks on? Comment below and don't forget to hit subscribe for more news from the Thing Celebrity.